was a guy who wouldn't have taken a load of crap from his boss this morning. No siree. That guy probably would have taken the suspension papers and shoved them where the sun don't shine. If only I'd had the nerve to do the same. Then again, doing something like that would have gotten her fired, not just suspended. How could she possibly expect to hide something like that from her father, especially since he and her boss were old college buddies? No, he'd find out soon enough, and then he'd start to worry. And the last thing she wanted was for him to start worrying again. He'd gone through far more of that with her mom's illness than anyone ever should. Mr. No-Nonsense walked beyond her line of sight, and Kayla gave herself a mental slap. Enough beating herself up. What she needed was an ear to bend, a fresh perspective, and maybe even a little sympathy. She reached for her phone and tapped a familiar number, the motion nearly on autopilot. After 3.5 rings, the deep, groggy voice of her brother Tommy came on the line.
"What?"
"Well, good morning to you, too," she said.
It's still morning?"
Kayla rolled her eyes. "If you can even call it that, it's 11 already. Are you seriously still in bed?"
"Yes, I am," he growled. "And you would be too if you'd stayed up until 3 working on a transmission for your buddy and didn't have a class until 1.
Yikes. Sorry. I had no idea. Maybe I could make it up to you? Buy you lunch?"
"Lunch?"
Across the line, Tommy's mattress creaked. Kayla could picture him sitting up in bed, holding the phone to his ear with one hand and rubbing his eyes with the other. Poor kid had never been a morning person. Working on cars until the wee hours of the morning probably didn't help any.
"Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, wait, I've got plans this weekend. Could we try for
Not this weekend, Tommy. Today. As in right now." Tommy chuckled.
"Well, I appreciate your vote of confidence in my new engine, Kay, but the pre can't get me to Fort Wayne that fast. Yet."
"It doesn't have to. I'm already in town. At Eat. Second booth from the door on the right." The joking tone left his voice.
"Okay, you're starting to freak me out. What's going on? You never miss work. Ever."
Day of firsts. "Yeah, I know. I'll explain when you get here." Brent Masterson eased into his customary seat at Eat's counter and nodded a hello to today's waitress. The redhead. 10 to 1 odds she'd screw up his order again. Where the hell was Marge lately, anyway? Maybe she'd finally woken up, escaped Mount Pleasant, Michigan, before this town sucked the life right out of her. It had a way of doing that with the rest of its locals, himself included. "Mornin'," Red said as she filled his coffee mug. "The usual?"
"I don't know. You gonna get it right this time?"
The red-haired beauty, whose legs seemed to go on forever, narrowed her hazel eyes. 2 eggs over easy, 3 strips of bacon, slightly overcooked, 2 links of sausage, mild not hot, and 1 piece of whole wheat toast with strawberry jam, not jelly, on the side. That sound about right?
"Sure does. Thanks, darlin',"
he said with a wink. The irritated look on her face faded to a blushing grin. Yep, Brent thought as she walked away. He still had it. Too bad he was surrounded by college kids. Plenty of eye candy to go around, just not a whole lot of mental sustenance to go along with it. Not that he was scouting for a girlfriend. He pulled the morning paper from his back pocket and skimmed the front page. Bank robbery. Casino expansion. Crappy economy. He sighed. Same shit, different day. At least the Tigers were on a 3-game winning streak. He'd shove that in Miles's face later, the damn Yankees fan. "Thanks, but I'll wait. I'm expecting someone." Brent slid his hand into the handle of his mug and glanced in the direction of that unfamiliar, silky voice. Sitting a few booths over was a cute young brunette he'd not seen in here before. She stuck out like a sore thumb among the diner's other patrons.